Retired Hamilton County teacher and school administrator is hoping to bring attention to something if you ever have to call 911. It's an issue you may face, especially if you're on the Tennessee-Georgia line. Channel 3's Travis Cummings has this story. Travis?
Yeah, Greg, it's one that many don't realize they have. Ralph Miller says he's always been on top of safety. Knowing where you are and effectively communicating that is especially important for people living in an area like East Ridge, for example, one that sits close to a state line. 911 professionals say it can be a good rule of thumb for anyone.
I know they eventually can find you, but if they don't know what the situation is because you've passed out, I don't think they could help.
Retired Hamilton County school teacher and administrator Ralph Miller still advocating for safety.
You're taking kids on trips. You're always trying to think, what's next? What could happen? And how would I be prepared for it? You are standing in Tennessee, Hurricane Creek Estates. On the other side of that fence is the state of Georgia.
In 2015, Miller got into a small accident at the entrance of his subdivision in Chattanooga. When he called 911, he was rerouted to Catoosa County.
I'm glad that can happen, that you won't lose the call, but valuable time I felt like was wasted.
Executive Director John Sturmer of the Hamilton County Emergency Communications District says location tracking for cellular calls has never been as good as a landline. 80% of their 911 calls are coming from cell phones, which towers are used to connect.
We have to go back in and say, okay, for what jurisdiction do the vast majority of the calls or area covered on this tower and this antenna work for?
Something they've been working around, but one day hope to fix.
We have, as professionals, have been petitioning the FCC to get the carriers to utilize current technology for location information on cell phone.
Continuing to push for that, and like Miller, making sure people know their surroundings.
People should probably be aware of saying, I'm calling from Chattanooga or I'm calling from Tennessee.
And there are many overlapping areas throughout the Tennessee Valley, so this could happen to you at some point, no matter if you're local or traveling through. Try your best to pinpoint your location or landmarks to help. Reporting in the studio, Travis Cummings, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.